Y'all, that's not funny. I hope y'all having a blessed night. I was going to do a reading, but my missus, she went home like right now in the middle of the night because she was like, that she wasn't going to stay with me because I'd be doing readings in the middle of the night and she don't want to hear it. I said, what? I was doing my homework, but what I'm laughing at is just a while ago when I did that other video, I was trying to sound like ghetto or something. Like I said I wasn't going to do any more ghetto videos, but I was just trying to see if that girl was going to come and say something, like speak anything. She's probably going to say something from a distance or whatever. I was really just trying to whatever, because I'm just telling her, like, I'm just telling everybody, just be whoever you're trying to be. Like, no one cares what you're trying to do or what you're trying to be. We got to get serious and real about this shit. For real. But I was just stating or whatever that, like, girl, that girl didn't, like, it, when I really seen it or whatever, and it was that man, Jason Lee, that had it on his platform first, speaking it, I got really ticked. But God was just telling me, he was like, just hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. He was like, no, I'm going to tell you something about her. Who is that? Who's that? Hey. What are you doing? He wasn't trying to get out the car. Girl, you had me thinking someone walked in here. Honey bun. But anyway, she was not trying to hear it tonight. She was like, But she was just being really, really energetic. She started clowning on me. Told me I needed my toenails done. Like, she's been clowning on me ever since we was in the car. And I was like, girl, knock it off, please. Knock it off. Just knock it off. So some of us, we can, like, boy, I be seeing so many people lash out like a nigga. I done did it too a couple of times or whatever, but nevertheless, what I was stating. And did y'all see that happened in it's close to our hometown, Tulsa, where Biden had to go. He went down there, like, where they did that, they, like, demolished, like, with prejudice, they demolished, like, I've been thinking about going to live back there, because, that's where we're from, or whatever. So, but my niece live in our hometown, but that's not far from Tulsa, or whatever. And, it's just been like a back and forth, or whatever. I really don't like putting people in my business or whatever. But it's been so much jacked up stuff that's been altercations that's been going on and happening with people that it's crazy. Like, people is getting crazy, cray, with, like, trying to tap into your stuff, like, trying to get money, all kinds of stuff, trying to find out, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that my kid's father, my ex-husband, like his baby mama, she was like getting angry and mad because she gets angry and pissed when she cannot know where I live at. I don't want her knowing where I live at. Cause the girl travels up and down, like speeding up and down the streets. I don't know what it be for because I didn't have to check her several times and like, girl, I will get with your ass. And then she'll try to tell me, well, you come over here. I'm like, girl, I'm not going over. I'm not even thinking about him. Like, girl, your problem is with someone else. It's not with me. Like, I don't mess with your man and will never mess with him. I wouldn't F him with somebody else's private area after he messed with you. Not stating that. What? Not stating that, that I'm thinking that I'm better than anyone because I cut up sometimes. Like, all of that. Sometimes I be playing. Sometimes I be thinking that I'm talking older, like my grandma. And I know how to imitate people too. Like, I know how to talk like people. I've always done it. Like, my kids be laughing at me because I know how to imitate like parts of people singing and talking and even on their music and all of that. And they be telling me say it again, or like if someone talk or whatever, I know how to imitate how they talk, and they always be telling me do it again, and they'll tell me I know how to imitate and walk like people and do all kinds of stuff, like, and be funny. Like, I'm really a jokester. Outside of what y'all really know, y'all think or whatever. I just haven't ever don't really any of my mom's kids really smile like that, except my oldest brother. Like, he used to always smile all the time. Like, me and my other brother that's the same sign, we always joke around, and we're the same sign, and we pretty much act like he's a boy or whatever. Like, I really had to be around them or whatever. Like, when I was coming up, like, we wasn't raised together, but when I did move back with my oldest sister, like, my oldest two brothers was around or whatever. Not my brother that's the youngest brother. He's still older than I am or whatever. But we didn't grow up together. Any of us didn't. We wasn't in the house. Two of my brothers lived with their fathers or whatever. And then my other, they live with my aunt and uncles. And I was by myself, whatever. So, but anyways, y'all have to just, cause I was just acting like I was acting. I was talking like, y'all have to excuse me. It's just, I really need to be trying to get up on, like, on, like comedy and stuff, because I crack jokes and all of that too. I do a lot of stuff. Like, I know how to be when I'm serious. Like, I could be serious, and then I know how to be, you can tell when I'm serious because, like, my voice will just be ongoing, like, straightforward. Like, I'll be pissed off, and it'll be in this voice or whatever, and I'll be pissed off when I'm talking noise, and I'll be mad or whatever. But that's my normal voice or whatever. Like, I used to be around, I don't know why I keep telling all this story. I used to be around like a lot of Spanish people or whatever. That's who I grew up around, and I just would always be talking like them. So I kind of got a habit of doing it, like, period. But you have people that, it's just who they grew up around. And, you got people that's proper country. And I'm like Mexican country, something, 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 or whatever. But yeah. But anyway, country, black, Mexican, white, Hispanic, whatever color, it doesn't matter. But anyway, what I was saying is she said no. She didn't want to catch, no. She said no. She didn't want to be here. I thought she was going to stay the whole summer with me, but she decided not to or whatever. She decided not to. Um, we've been trying to decide or whatever if my niece is going to move back here and I'm going to move there or something, because this is not going to work. I know, but like I told y'all when I was telling y'all that people have been, being fraudulent and tapping into people's stuff, and they like worried about everybody else's business or whatever, and tapping into your stuff, but trying to steal. Like, people are grimy. Like, they trying to steal from people. Everybody is stealing. I don't know what the problem is. Like, talking about you got to get it how you live and all of that. I'm like, what? No, bitch, you don't have to get mine how you live. You get yours, but don't fuck with mine, because I need every little bit that I got, okay? I've been giving. You motherfuckers need to start trying to give something. Just quit. You can tell when a person is narcissistic. And that's what I'm telling you guys about this narcissistic triangulation, because it goes far. Okay? It goes far. Like, people, when you are narcissistic, you don't give a fat rat's ass about anyone but you. Honey, boo-boo, let me tell you. You don't care about anyone but you, yourself, and you will destroy some damn body trying to take from them or whatever, and won't have a care in the world. Not a care in the world. They do not. They be like, I know I got to have this, honey boo boo. You can give me my cheese, please. And it don't even be theirs. Like, they be taking it by demand or whatever. Like, and if they don't get their way or whatever, that's how you know or whatever. Like, I haven't just ever been a person to, like, when I have did things or done wrong things, or the way I moved and did things, if anyone was going to be hurt or whatever, it would be myself. Now, a lot of times or whatever, like, when I was going through things, didn't nobody really know. They didn't know around me, whatever. They didn't know I was dealing with some issues, because it was a lot of things that had happened to me or whatever. So you got people, that's what I'm stating. Like, you got people that's like just really nosy, like that pry into other people's. And sometimes the stuff be a lie. It be a lie. It could be one lie that someone start and they take it as is or whatever. But what if it's a lie being told that you don't even know of? Like, that's what I don't like. Like, so it's been times or whatever that things have been brought to my attention that I was supposed to be, and then they be talking about a whole different person, and it wouldn't even be me. Like, and hear my name or whatever I did and got drugged all, through, and come to find out it's not even me or whatever. Like, it's several people got, similar names, or they call them the same nicknames or whatever. But the thing of it is, what they got mixed up is my name isn't a nickname. My nickname, they call me that for my nickname, but it's on my birth certificate. It's not my nickname. It's my whole name. And they're stupid. Okay? And I'm just like, to get viewers and to get, but when it's something that really needs to be attended to, you don't find they asses trying to expose this bullshit. But when it's something that's petty, that someone could be then made up, that be a lie, that someone then got off into someone else's business thinking that they know so much, and they don't even be knowing the deal. They don't know by far what the fuck happened to you. And they just be talking. That's why I be having to check like some of these hoes that be around here too. Cause I'm just like, girl, like, do you think you really know what's going on? Because you haven't been around me and I be hearing you talking that shit. But it be like in the far off somewhere. Like you'll tell it to someone where it can't get to me. You're not going to say it to my face. Like, because they know that they be like, they haven't been around you to even know what you were doing. Like we were hardcore, like my circle was miniature and it was basically like family, and we was like hardcore doing like dark shit that was like survival type shit that, you know, no one, it wasn't meant to be brought into the daylight, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like on some survival type shit, like trying to eat, basically. It wasn't we wasn't on that shit like trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like it could get down to that if it had to. Like if somebody fucked around in our turf, because back then my brothers and all of that was out, we wasn't having that shit. We wasn't. Like I'm not even having it right now. Like everybody in this bitch walking around with some type of weapon or whatever, and you don't have to be licensed to carry, because this shit is getting out of hand out of here. Like you got these young kids walking around here killing each other over jealousy, hate, and fucking weed and envy and motherfucking rap songs and beef verses and shit. The fuck? What the fuck I look like beefing with? I'm a grown ass woman. That's why I'm trying to put this shit out there or whatever to help the world, because I'm sitting back and I'm watching everybody like, but your shit is not even like, what are you doing? Like, we got to fix this, period. I'm talking about all the black people. Like, I just keep going back to this. I'm not going to keep doing it, man. I'm not going to keep doing it. And this girl sitting her ass up over here, Tequila Laquita, whatever her name, talking about God is saying, y'all, with all that twerking and stuff, and with all, see, that's where he was talking about all that twerking, and y'all hair is nappy and crappy and woo 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 or whatever, and that's what God was saying. And God straight up told me, no, I was talking to her ass. Being out on the corner stop, she's an attention seeker. She's an undercover whore. She didn't slept with black men, so therefore she don't got any right to be speaking on that type of stuff. She don't have the rights to be speaking on that type of stuff. Do you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, my nigga, people not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker will come and bring your ass the heater. Like, real deal, Holyfield, like people not out here playing no more, and cops sitting up here, like, killing people, like, which, like, I'm gonna tell you, I just don't like the fact of them being racist. Like, it's learned behavior that they're acting out in. And I've been to plenty of jobs that have discriminated and treated people unfair. I see the discrimination or whatever. And like, it's something needs to be done about that. Like, don't use your energy to try to belittle or put anyone down when you know you're trying to go get your hair braided tomorrow. When you want to really be somebody effing black, you're really just mad. You're mad because you want to be black. Like, just admit your weakness or whatever. Like, you got these different races of different other people, other races of people, and their children are listening every day. I can't pull up beside another race of over there at the school. I cannot pull up without someone white banging black music. And if that don't tell you something, then I don't see what will. You're causing your children to not be able to live in their truth. And y'all hate black people so much, it makes your kids want to know, like, why the fuck you don't like them? Because I like their loud, crazy asses. I want to be like that. Seriously, y'all need to cut it. Ooh, Jesus, just cut it. I'm telling you for real, because now is not the time to be trying to sit up here and, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, where all of this is going. Like, does that make you feel better because you can't live in your truth, so you would decide to take it out? Or you look at black women or men and just automatic see a weakness or something that I can overpower, overbear, I can manipulate, hate, judge, and kill and destroy this black person for nothing? Like, I'm trying to figure out where is the hostility coming from, because it's all it's stemming from your childhood wounds, the reason for why you're passing judgment on my color when I don't do you nothing. I don't have nothing against you or anything. So, like I say, God told me, and I got scriptures as well for Tila Lakila. I got scriptures. God was telling me, he was telling her about herself. He tell me about myself all the time in the Bible. And he specifically told me he was not telling her or whatever. He wasn't telling her or whatever to that was for no one black. God, he's our creator. He knew he know how our hair is. He knows that we have coarse hair. He knows that we have big lips, high cheekbones. He know that a lot of times we have big butts or whatever. Like, but this thing got out of hand. Like, I lost weight and like, and I have cut it down like within the last 2 weeks, because I was smaller, and like, I'm starting to see like more like some pick up on my this not gonna work. Because I know that people have been locked in and it, but I move around a lot. But my thing is like, just people been trying to feed me from everywhere. And I've been just, yeah. Give it to me. I'll take it. Or, if my need, we go, or whatever. And, yeah, I really need to do something about that. Like, I'm not doing it no more. I'm not, anyone offer me to go, with them, and, we're not doing that no more. It's out. Because I have been getting, like, the saddest, man, like, God is so awesome. He's so good, because, man, I used to be, like, starving when I was younger, man. Like, it was days I didn't have anything to eat. I had to drink water. No lie, no caps. Even, I can remember, even as 13 years old, even as Like when I fell and went through that major depression like 7 years ago or whatever, 7, 8, 9, something like that, 7, 8, 9 years, 8 years ago or something, 7 years or whatever, like when I was in between jobs or whatever, and I wasn't, I didn't get any food stamps or anything. I had lost my job because I left the job because me and the guy that I was he's supposed to be, we were friends at first, and then it just went too far. He got a job up there where I was working at, and it just turned into like, it just turned real ugly. Like, I don't ever, like, hell no, like, oh my God, you tell me, like, a person's insecurities, and I was like, damn, is that me? I had to go check myself, because I was like, I don't want to be that person. Like, just when your significant other just step out the damn house, you got some women, and you got to wonder why they act as such, like with other women, like they're insecure, like they have to one up you, they watch everything, but they don't ever have no ideas or anything to put together. They look at what you're doing and they try to outdo you or whatever. Like, I don't know, women or whatever. I just haven't ever been like that. And like, I remember when my cousins like did me ugly, like in the past too, they did me some stuff or whatever. Like, we went out to the club or whatever, and like we was just getting along fine. Like, it haven't ever been really any moments where we got into no major altercations or fights or anything like that. We just, I just would stay my distance or whatever, because I just feel people energy, and once I feel that you're treating me some certain type of way, like, I'm just gonna stay away from you. But I know some foul stuff I've seen some people do or whatever, and it wasn't even to me. It just let me know who they are, and I'm not gonna be around you. Like, it make me not like you either. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I've seen some people do some things to other people, and I know I've done some things too, but I've seen some people do some, and that's what let me know that you're grimy. If I see you do it to someone else, like, I'm not even fucking with you either, because if you do it to them, you're going to do it to me as well. So anyway, the little girl, Tequila or whatever, she was speaking on black women's hair, da 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 da, and that God gave her that scripture. He was talking to her. He said, you go out to the corner stops and you wait till nighttime or whatever, and you're out with dazzling jewelry on, with ankle bracelets and all of that. And, that's women that's dealing with insecurities, that's going out looking for other women's men. She must have been messing around with other women's men. God told me he was specifically talking to her, that was not for a black woman, and she needs to come substance. She needs to just be real with herself. Like, don't what God have spoken to you try to put it off on God, as mockery, and try to make it seem like when God is speaking to you, God was talking to her about her situation, herself, and he was telling her to stop sleeping with other people men. Evidently, she's been messing around with other people men, and some of them have been black. So it doesn't give her the right to talk about black women. Black is black, and that's fact or whatever. Like, I get so sick of people just trying to degrade black people, like, for what and for why. Like, we are a major asset to the universe. Even though on the sensors or whatever, like, we're the lowest in population, and all over the world, blacks are like, but we, how do you call it? We, contribute to a lot of things that are operated and that's going on in the world. Like, that's what I'm saying. Say, for instance, if black people would just all of a sudden go on strike all over the world, quit getting their nails done, quit buying hair and all of that, and try to find another way to do things on their own, what would it do to all these people, businesses that are treating us less than? We don't deserve it. No one is deserved to be treated like we are treated. Like, come on. You got to put what do you call it? Something in between space and opportunity, or put something in between there and quit treating us inadequate, because I don't know why Spanish and white people either try to act so like they act, because the women of other races, like, they don't even like their own race of men. And then you got these other race of men over here still treating us inadequate or trying to be prejudiced, and their women of their own color don't even like them. So how does that work? I don't understand, how does that work? Like, these women don't even like them. How does that work? They don't even like the men, and nevertheless, it's not even being loved. They hear everyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like everything else is a trend, like, let one person do something and it become popular, or this person is popular, got money, woo, woo, woo. They're going to have a shitload of crowd of people following them. Everything is like that in the world. Once the other races of women heard that black men had a big ass cock, you can't tell them nothing now. They want to try it to see. They want that shit. They want that in them. And it's not even that serious, because it's not even true. All races of men got different sizes. All, like, women, they're tight and they have, until they get their hymen broken or whatever, until they get their virgin broken or whatever, they are tight or whatever. And like, people say or whatever that, oh, your vagina goes back to the same after you have children or whatever. That's not true. I don't know, because you start to see men like have children with these women. Then the next thing you know, they sit up here and they're looking for someone's daughter. I don't understand it. Like, how could you leave while you was sitting there having sex? It seems as though after the lust run out, like after that person really discovered that it never was love, it runs them, that person run away. Like, that's why you got to realize and understand and know that, like, you got to really know that you love someone, and you got to love them from here. Like, it can't start with sex. You got to really get to know people, and don't just let it be about sex, because a lot of these relationships that we are seeing, and even with mixed breed kids and other races of women hooking up with it wasn't nothing but a big fat ass lie that got started, that was like, I want me, the lie that was told in regarding to, I want me a black man because they said they got a big gigantic ass fucking penis. And man, most of the years of my life, I think maybe like one time or a couple of times when I was younger, and then like it wasn't even all that. And like, I mean, it wasn't even that because I wasn't even into it. or whatever. But any other time, they all been like smaller than what other people claim that they're getting, and I don't know. And I guess that's what Tequila, I guess that's what she's angry about, because she's been effing on black men and now she feels guilty. She feels guilty about, like, using her mouth on them and all this stuff or whatever. And now she wants to project off onto black women because she's feeling guilty about being a whore, and God telling her about herself in his word. He's telling her about her in his word or whatever, and telling her to stop dealing with the insecurity, stop going out to the street corners. He basically was telling her that she was a whore, and she's been being an undercover whore. Like, it's not our fault. Don't project that shit on us and go in a rant to trying to belittle someone with hair, because all your color race of people and other races of women, they get their hair done like ours. So you're talking to say what? All of y'all follow the trends. Y'all follow the first time y'all heard that, oh, black men got big ass cocks. That's what drew y'all in, and now y'all just going crazy, and it's all lust, and y'all having babies by these black men, and these black men trying to make other races of women feel superior and try to make y'all and strike y'all ego and struck y'all's ego, or strike your ego, or throw pride and ego in there and make you people think, so y'all still think that y'all could treat black women any type of way. That don't work like that. It's time to come from out of Zion. Like, I'm just saying, and I don't even know why other races of men take up for y'all foolishness, other races of women, because y'all don't even like them. It's ignorant. Like, y'all mostly like black men, and it be about a big cock. Y'all want a big ass cock. Like, y'all be flocking on these niggas, like, and it all be just lust. It's not love. Like, something about it just draw y'all to, and it's because we're hated so much. Black men and black women, but y'all choose to, and black men can't even pay attention to what is even happening. They're causing division even more for blacks to put black on black crime. Black on black discrimination. That's what's being led to. Like, it's causing them to, like, oh, black men hate black women, like, type thing. Like, they hate us. So that's what it's causing. Like, it's all destruction. It's all leading to a road of destruction. None of it is love. None of it can help the universe. None of it is helping no one. It's causing destruction and causing people to lose their lives over, I don't know what's wrong with the police, is what they get inside their heads to just wake up one morning and feel, oh, I'll go pick on someone black or whatever because of their, I'm going to pass judgment, and just, go and hurt someone black because I'm angry and I'm mad and I don't love myself. And, this is what I've been taught, for me to hate black people. And I just hate them, so I'm going to go get rid of them. And nothing's going to happen to me, because I've seen it 1,000 times where we get away with this kind of behavior. That's all I got to say. Like, y'all following the devil, basically. Like, you're just a Satanist. Just own up to you're an atheist or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Everyone should just love. Like I was stating or whatever, it's cops. Like, I have them they live by me. I have one live next door. I have one live across the street. And hey, it is what it is. One is black, one is white. And the black one, the black officer, or whatever, not, he's more grumpier and like, he's like everyone else, like black people, like they're against her, black people. And that's how he act, but like, I don't care. I still high by whatever. But anyways, God bless. Y'all have a great night.